It is no doubt that a lot of persons recently have been attempting breaking world records. Today, one of our very own Ebonyian intends embarking on the journey and joining the train to break 130 hours entertainment. Some of you will be wondering what sort of entertainment it is. Well, stay with me till the end and join me as I welcome our guest, MC Walter. Some of our followers on Ebonyi's People TV would like you to share your journey so far. How did you get the flair for entertainment? How did you find yourself in this
field.
idea? Yeah.
Okay, my name is Chukwemeka Nwota. I'm from Ebonyi State. Your question, how I got to see myself here in the field of entertainment.
Yeah.
Like I always tell people, entertainment is a big tree. It has a lot of branches. The branch that I find myself is MC. So MCing is also a little bit connected to comedy.
Yeah.
So I started when I was much more younger. Back then in primary school. I've always been a noise maker. Then in primary school, I like mimicking my teachers back then. So after my primary school, when I got to secondary school, I was given the post of social prefect. From there, my classmates started giving me reason why I should take the noise making per se professionally. Like I can deviate from mimicking people, I can deviate from trying to make people laugh to doing it in a professional way that I will make money from it. And that is how I started thinking and working on being an MC. From there, I anchored my first event as an MC. Back then in my SS3, I anchored my principal's birthday. That was the first time I would be holding a microphone.
Interesting.
Yes, after anchoring my principal's birthday. From there till today, we'll keep doing and going and going and going. Yeah, so that's it.
Quite interesting. So it all started from your secondary school days?
Yes, professionally, my SS3.
Oh.
But I've been, like I said, a noise maker.
You've always been a noise maker?
Yes, back then. Noise making is not like I'm causing nuisance with it. Like I like mimicking my teachers, I like doing things that will make my fellow people back then in nursery school to laugh. Yeah. So back then also I was also a good dancer. I dance and all those things. So that's it. But from secondary school, from my SS2, that is when my close friend then started talking to me. You can package this thing. You can do it well, and it gives you money.
Okay.
And I due to the thoughts. To the suggestion, and from there I anchored my principal's birthday. From there, keep going till we're here.
Okay. So, hosting the longest entertaining event for Guinness World Record sounds like a massive undertaking. What inspired you to engage in this challenging event?
A lot of things. One of them is fear of being broke. Yeah. Fear of being broke. I have always want my brand to grow. Do you understand? And when your brand is growing, money is coming. Do you get? And it's one of the way to grow my brand so that more persons will know about my brand and patronize my brand. And from there, I get money. So I don't just want to see myself go broke or my family call me on phone. Hey, Chukwemeka, we need something. I'm telling my mom, there is no money. In fact, I can't imagine that. So that alone is a reason for me to do more. You get? Other things that inspire me is I have loved giving myself targets every year. So last year I was the first MC to host an event that's a comedy show inside a stadium. You get? So this year I feel like I've done something like this last year.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do to be different? Like what can I do that will be different from what I did last year? That will also speak volume. You get? So this also is another thing.
Okay, the Bassis World Record, the Cookathon thing,
Inspired
was
me
it not
too.
one of the drive?
Let's say before now, and I've known about Guinness World Record.
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah. Then, like I said, I've been every year. If you are in Ebonyi State in Abakaliki, you will know that there is an annual event that happens, family hangout. Anybody that is an Ebonyi person or any Ebonyian watching this will attest to the fact that I host an annual event in Ebonyi State, and it's always a show that people come from different parts of Ebonyi to come and watch the show. So each year I intend to do it bigger and bigger and bigger. So like I said, last year I did it at Abakaliki Township Stadium. This year I have been thinking of how to make it bigger and how to involve more persons, more states. You get? So that is it. I really don't think Abasi's cookathon was what inspired me. But then I seeing and then knowing that she did that as a woman, it inspired me also. But that wasn't the major reason, like the main reason why I am doing this.
Okay, but it was part of your
It's part of it. Yeah.
Okay. So how do you plan on keeping your audience engaged for such a lengthy period of events? What strategies do you have in mind to do that?
I have a lot of activities, a lot of events to anchor. I'll be anchoring several events. I'll be anchoring several activities, games, plenty. I have events, I have wedding, birthdays, dedication, name it, plenty.
As an MC, what qualities do you believe is essential for being a successful host?
MCs are different. There are the qualities. One, you have to blend with whatever environment you find yourself. There are events that will require you to be professional, and that will require you to be to dress smart, look very, very clean. So you have to follow it. There are some events that will require you to look all rough, rugged and the rest. You have to follow it. Don't go to student events wearing a tie, your suit and that, And you don't go to maybe a summit or maybe a book launch and wearing a rugged jean and a sweater, a hoodie. You don't do that. You don't go to a wedding wearing a short. But you can do that maybe another event, maybe in a swimming party or something like that. Maybe you are called to anchor a swimming party or something. So that one is part of it. Then always knowing the right material to give out. You don't go to event and start bullying people with your words. There are some persons, MCs, that doesn't know when to stop or where to. You just make sure that the kind of environment you find yourself, you give them or you say things because you are the center of attraction. Whatever thing you are saying, everybody is hearing. So you make sure that what you are giving those people there, it is not something that some of them will have to block their ears. You get? So these are part of it.
Okay, can you give us an insight into your preparation process for this lengthy event?
Yeah, so far we are 65 to 70% ready. We've done a lot of things. We've gotten all the materials we've been needing for games. We've gotten, in fact, we are 75% ready. We've done the road awareness. We've done, people are working outside. We are trying to arrange the hall, set everything. We've done the sound, we've done the lights, we've done stage. Mostly we are done with almost everything. It's just remaining the last final touches, then we're good.
Okay, if I heard you clearly, basically your preparations we're talking about was mostly the center, the event center, and how it would look like.
Okay,
are there no any sort of personal preparation
for me? Okay.
Yes, yourself.
I think that part should be the first thing before. For me, that is the first part I did. First of all, getting the materials that will last for 130 hours. Getting different activities that will last me for that long is the first thing I did. Then the next thing was try to prepare myself physically, whether I'm physically ready, as physically fit for such tasks. Then spiritually is another one of the first things I did. Make sure that for me, I am a believer of God. I am a Christian, so talk to God about it, pray and the rest. I've done those parts. I think a personal part of the preparation was the first thing I did. That part is settled.
Settled.
Yeah.
Okay, you know, we as humans, we have diverse taste, we have diverse perspective.
Yeah.
Yes, to different things. Especially comedy, it can be subjective
Yeah.
based on different type of audience.
Sure.
So, how do you intend catering for the differences in ideas, different groups, you know, the different audience taste?
Yeah, that part is very, very not just sensitive, but it is also difficult. You get there, and you will not blame any comedian or me. It's something that we have lived to welcome. You know, there is no artist in this world that has all the fans for himself or for herself.
Okay.
Even there is nobody, even Christ, that came to die for us. He didn't have everybody that he's sacrificing himself for himself. Do you get? Yeah. So I will put it in that general note that one man food is another man poison. There are certain things, certain materials that might drop on stage, or certain activities that I might bring on stage. Majority of the people will like it, but there will be some few persons there that will be like, no, now this one makes sense.
Yeah.
But then you cannot satisfy everybody. You cannot. It's just there. There is nothing you would do to satisfy for everybody to give you that applaud. So, but then you have to make sure that majority, let's say 90% of people, are giving you that thumbs up, saying, yeah, this one, it makes sense, it makes sense. So if you can get 90% people that are saying you are doing well, you're on the right track.
Okay. So in essence, you're welcoming criticism as well.
Of course, sure.
Okay, that's
sure.
fair enough. So do you have any previous experience with hosting lengthy events? And if you have, what have you learned from them?
Okay, I have, and it's always very, very difficult, you know, especially when I anchor student events. When I anchor student event like their pageantry event, they get to start around 10 p.m. You have to anchor it and do the presentation of award, presentation of this, that, the contestant will come out, all those things. Before you finish, so it's already 6 a.m. in the morning. One last year, I finished anchoring the student event around 6 a.m. in the morning. I had to anchor a wedding at Asaba the same day. So I left, and I was the one driving. I left Ebonyi that same 6 a.m. I didn't take my bait. I drove straight to Asaba. Got to Asaba around 11:40 something. Immediately, change, prepare. Then went to the reception straight. I anchored the wedding. Immediately after the wedding, due to how the people accepted what I was doing and everything, they said, you're going to stay over, do the after wedding party. We are going for after wedding party. We went to the place, we were going for the after wedding party. The place was more like an event center. So they told the MC to give me a microphone. I collected the mic, I did one or two. They said, let him stay. I stood there till the next morning. And the next morning is on a Sunday. I have a child education here at Abakaliki. I have to drive again back to Abakaliki. I still came back, did the child education, finished around 4-5. Then that was when I used to work here at City Hall. I finished around 4-5. Immediately went to my house, changed. Immediately I came back to City Hall because of the Sunday activities, Sunday show. Still came back to City Hall, did my thing. But when I finished that Sunday, I was so tired. I think I slept for like 2 days, no, like 2 days. So it's something I've tried before now. I'm not new to it's not a new thing. Like anchoring lengthy events, it's not a new thing to me. But then the difference between that one is that, like I explained now, there were times that I have to sit down and drive, But this one I'm just going to stand all through. I'm going to be standing all through. So these are the difference. And that one was different location, but this one is particular location, is particular stage that we're staying.
Okay, so could you share with us one or two things you've learned from the lengthy events you engaged in?
I don't know which I could just say I learned from her, because now task now, it's what I have to, it's what I'm paid for.
Yeah.
You get, but then I think apart from it being that is the word exercise. Is it part of me exercising? No, but I've learned to be, stronger.
Physically stronger.
Yeah, physically stronger with it. I don't know. Yeah, and it's not something I did expecting to get something in return. It's what I collected the money so that I would do the job.
So the Guinness World Record could be serious and focused. So how do you intend infusing humor with entertainment into the event, and as well as the whole professionality idea behind the Guinness World Record?
Well, like I said, that part is that was the first part I did, trying to go through the previous persons that have done something similar to what I'm about to set. I went through their videos and other things. I did my research and everything. I'm just going to do my best. You know, I've done a lot of research. I've gotten a lot of materials. I mean, comedy. I've created a lot of things. But then that part, I think it's better answered while watching me live from Tuesday 18th. So it will be better answered when I'm on stage. Do you get?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, could you give us a sneak peek, like a little idea of what we should be expecting during the event? Are there any particular highlights or special guests that we hope to be seeing?
Yes, guests. We are expecting the who is who in the States. Then we are expecting the who is who in the entertainment industry. I may not want to mention their names.
Okay.
Yeah, but then we're expecting top celebrities. They will be coming around, but none of them are allowed to climb the stage or hold the mic. Do you
Okay.
get? Then things you should expect entertainment, expect vibes on vibes, cruise on cruise, you know, fun. Yeah.
Yeah. And also refreshment, because I'm a foodie. Yeah.
I'm not doing cook at all. No.
So you said top celebrities and entertainers, the who is who in the industry will be present. But you also said that none of them will be mounting the stage.
Yeah.
Like, you mean it will be solo, just you?
Yeah, it's an individual attempt. It's an
Okay.
individual attempt. It's just me. Yeah, except the person is coming to stage to participate in one of the games you get, but nobody is allowed to touch my
Microphone.
Yeah, because this is my office. So what I'm doing it with the microphone. Yeah.
So hosting the world record would be a massive accomplishment in your career. How do you think this achievement would impact your career and the way people perceive your talent?
Basically, it will be better answered after the whole thing. But what I am seeing is I'm expecting people to one know that yes, this guy can offer us this, and yes, this guy it's not just an MC but a professional MC, other than the way they used to. Yeah, so I'm expecting a lot of positive view. You know, a lot of persons to start seeing my brand in a different way. Maybe they might not be rating it that high before now. Yeah, so people should expecting people to start like, okay, this guy can do this thing.
So, MC Walter, before you go, we have a little question for you. You ask me for money and I give you. Who is the borrower and who is the lender?
Okay, I ask you for money,
Yes.
you give to me.
Yeah.
Who is the borrower
Mm.
and who is the lender?
Mm-hmm.
The borrower, the lender. Omo, Mona find me pay. Okay, so I am the borrower, you are the lender.
Okay. I think the answer is correct.
Me.
Okay. Okay, MC Walter, it was nice meeting you.
Same
We
here.
had a nice time with you
Same here.
on this show.
Please, what's the name?
Precious.
Like Precious. Oh.
No. No.
So
Actually,
fast, so good.
okay.
Precious.
Actually, somebody told me not to be answering the name Precious.
No, Precious is
Because I know, right? Because, it's an English name, and English is just our lingua franca.
Okay, yeah.
So my name is Akoma.
Ako, Oma. Ako is money.
Yeah,
Oma is good money.
yeah.
Please give me. I need good money.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, maybe after this whole 130 hours staying, good money is going to come your way for sure.
Amen. Okay, so my name is Chukwemeka, and this is a special shout out to Ebonyi People's TV. Keep watching, just keep watching. Continue watching. Subscribe to their YouTube channel and follow them on Instagram and Facebook. Shit.
We can already feel the positive energy and vibe from our guest MC Walter. Well, I anticipate being on this program. I hope you come too. I wouldn't miss it for anything. Come Tuesday the 18th to Sunday the 23rd. I am Precious Akoma. I hope you follow, like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Ebonyi People's TV.